and I barely spoke English.
Because now is English
Like
is amazing.
now, I speak like this just because of the camera. At home, I have a British accent, but here it kind of works too, so I have a little bit of accent.
Okay, so Terroni started in 1992. Myself and Paolo was my partner. He was in the importing business, and he was importing olive oil, olives, taralli, orecchiette, everything from Puglia. He was importing stuff, and I had the restaurant background. And we were just two young guys that wanted to do something for ourselves. And, I guess it was just didn't know what it would take, but you just knew we wanted to do something. A friend of ours owned the building on Queen Street where the original Terroni is, and he lost his tenant, and he asked us, guys, there's an opportunity. If you want to do something, this would be a good time if you want to take over this place. And we obviously jumped at the occasion, didn't really care that there were crackheads and prostitutes on Queen Street West in 1992. But just the idea of being able to do something for ourselves was just like, yeah, of course. So we built with our own hands. My father built the shelves, and we painted, and we went out to auctions and bought whatever we could fridge-wise. A little shop that was basically a grocery store that would have the products that Paolo was importing. And we got a used espresso machine. We would make coffees. We had a deli fridge. We'd slice prosciutto, mortadella, cheeses we'd had. And it was just a little Italian shop that had 4 stools, and we just put it together. There was definitely nothing around on Queen Street West like that. We made sandwiches as well. That was the only prepared food we did. And we had a little calcetto machine, which was the foundation, I think, the strength of Terroni.
Still is.
Still is. A machine that we put in the back and paid our rent for the first 6 months, for sure, because all our friends would come and play calcetto. So that's how it started. It started like that. It was very simple, very pure, in the sense that we're just two young kids that wanted to get out and do something for ourselves. And after about 9 months, a year, slowly we made a little bit of money. It wasn't a lot. And we finally got enough money to put a pizza oven in. And we put a pizza oven in and renovated. Once we started making pizzas and we got our liquor license, almost happened right at the same time, just really went night and day. The place just completely was a hit. There was nothing like it in the area. I mean, even in the city, there weren't many pizzerias. There were a few, but we were already at that point where we're sourcing products, because Paolo was already bringing in products and containers from Italy. So we were almost from the beginning already started to bring in flour to make our pizzas, which for sure nobody was doing. And it really just started like that. And it was just a really special place. We were all friends working there. My Elena was working. My brother Vince was at the deli. I was making pizza. Paolo we'd switch spots. It was a really fun place to work for many, many years.